I'm the last guy to knock a revolution. I've led a few of those, you know. I admire revolutionaries. I respect evolutionaries. They are the lifeblood of the bloodline. So when Solo Sikoa seized the moment and became the tribal chief in Roman Reigns' absence, I didn't like it. I don't even think I respected it. But something deep down in me admired it. That took some forward thinking.
I'm the chief now!
Now we all know what happened when the OG bloodline, led by Roman Reigns, faced the new rogue bloodline, led by Solo Sikoa, in the War Games. But there was a discussion here while planning the WWE 2K25 showcase that has me, your wise man, admittedly a little intrigued. What if War Games was limited to only OG bloodline, no honorary uses, versus Solo's rogue bloodline, no honorary uses? It's 4-on-4 Roman Reigns. The Usos, Sami Zayn, versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and the most dangerous new competitor WWE has ever seen, the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu. What happens then? This is your moment to determine who is the real bloodline. This is your moment to determine who is the only bloodline. This is where the bloodline's legacy and the bloodline's future is in your hands.
The following contest is the men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The first member to enter will come from the advantaged team. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. And now, let the War Games begin!
The bloodline is in chaos. This wrestling dynasty is on the brink of collapse.
This conflict goes far beyond acknowledgement, Michael. This man and the original bloodline are fighting for their livelihood.
Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso!
This man and the rest of the original bloodline is under attack. The new bloodline will do whatever it takes to wipe out the old guard.
But this man and the rest of his crew will not go down without a fight. This is a power struggle that could not be contained by a traditional 20-by-20 ring. He's ready to bring the heavy fire to the new bloodline.
The original Bloodline was created with the wisdom of the elders, but this man and the new Bloodline are destroying what was built.
Well, this conflict was unfathomable until now. The new Bloodline is ready to hunt.
And from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob.
The new Bloodline does not live by a code. They do not act with honor. This man says the OG Bloodline will suffer the consequences of their disloyalty.
We are looking at a heavy hitter with pure malice in his eyes.
And he's looking to make his name at the expense of the old guard of the Bloodline.
The OG Bloodline have never faced a threat like this.
The island of relevancy is no more. The OG Bloodline is fighting bloodthirsty savages who will feast on whatever they can.
There will be no hesitation in pulling the trigger, and the OGs have got to match that.
Okay, a little bit out of character for your wise man, but that was a little bit difficult for me to watch. Seeing this family splinter into two groups, fighting against each other, it breaks my dark heart. But they're all grown men, and you settled the issue. Now let's give Solo credit. Forming Team Solo was, of course, his usual backup of Tama Tonga and Tongaloa, the sons of Haku, feared as one of the baddest men to ever walk planet Earth. Along with them, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu, son of Tama, also known as TK All Day, the Tonga Kid, another fearsome competitor from WWE's golden era. But did you know that Haku and Tama once comprised one of WWE's most impressive tag teams? Haku had been considered family by the Dynasty for years on end, and his teaming with Tama, brother of Rikishi, solidified this for eternity. The Islanders were a formidable test for any tag team in WWE in the late 1980s, competing against teams like the Hart Foundation and the British Bulldogs. Initially fan favorites, the two would embrace a more hard-nosed approach and even teamed up with WWE Hall of Famer Bobby the Brain Heenan, finding even more success. The team flawlessly merged aerial excellence, martial arts mastery, and some good old-fashioned Islander grit. Perhaps their most infamous moment saw them actually dog-nap Matilda, mascot of the British Bulldogs, showing that they were willing to do literally anything to throw opponents off their game. Both men are still revered today as two of the real legit tough guys in the industry, names that instill fear simply upon mention, and they absolutely taught their children well. Tama Tonga and Tongaloa both loved to slowly brutalize an opponent in the traditional Haku style, while Jacob Fatu hurls his body at opponents from all angles with reckless abandon, much like Islander Tama in his TK All Day heyday. For their inclusion in the 2K25 showcase, we find the Islanders in a dream match, taking on another team that has mastered the air, ground fighting, and has their own brand of swag that keeps opponents guessing at all times. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about the Street Profits. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins have put together one hell of a run in WWE, and the perennial tag team champions are going to find themselves in an unfamiliar setting, taking on Haku and Tama in a best 2 out of 3 falls match. Anyone can sneak a win out, but Haku and Tama often competed in this type of match to fully demonstrate the superiority to their opponents. And you can bet that they're out to do the same thing to Angelo and Tez. So get out there and showcase the tag team mastery that the Islanders used to terrorize their opponents. Lift your party cups and take one last sip for the Street Profits. And don't worry, no one will hold you responsible for the damage you and the Islanders caused them. Because I assure you, the Islanders can handle the smoke.
It is time for the Street Profits to get themselves some of the Islanders.
Well, with all due respect to the smoke and the party cups, but AD and Tez need to up their game. This could be the Profits' night, but it's not going to be easy.
The Profits possess tremendous athleticism, but so do the Islanders. And let's not forget, the Islanders have Bobby Heenan in their corner.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. On their way to the ring, at a combined weight of 492 pounds, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits.
The Islanders are known for innovative double-team offense, but they're looking to do more than just beat the Profits.
Well, under the Brains' incomparable tutelage, the Islanders have become smarter and more brutal.
Tez and Dawkins better have their third eye open and their heads on a swivel.
I expect to see expert-level tag teamwork from both the Profits and the Islanders, with supreme athleticism from all 4 competitors.
What this match could boil down to, guys, is which team picks up the first pinfall.
It's not going to take long for chaos to rule. The Profits and the Islanders are ready to see who is the best tag team on Earth.
The Street Profits had better be ready for what's coming.
Tez and Dawkins have to be ready to deal with any shortcut the Islanders can find.
And their opponents, accompanied by Bobby Heenan, at a combined weight of 499 pounds, Tama and Haku, the Islanders.
We know the Islanders are as vicious as they come, but the Street Profits excel in all forms of chaos.
Yeah, Corey, but the Islanders have a plan and will stop at nothing to carry that out.
Well, the Profits will have to truly compete as a team to overcome the odds in this 2 out of 3 falls match.
The truth is, I don't know if Ford and Dawkins have faced a team as dangerous as Haku and Tama.
And the Street Profits are going to have to execute a next-level plan to take down the Islanders and Heyman.
The Islanders versus the Street Profits in a best-of-3 falls match. This matchup represents 2 teams who want to rule the tag team division and then sharpen their offensive arsenals so one move can put away any opponent.
The Street Profits swag levels are at an all-time high, and they told the Islanders they want the smoke.
Look, this is the best Street Profits we've ever seen, but the Islanders are exceptionally dangerous. And don't forget their secret weapon in the form of Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Just cranking the head. Look, I get that the Islanders are brutal, but when I look at Haku, I kind of see something royal about him.
Are you kidding me, Saxton? Haku's a big, mean dude who loves to brawl. Nothing about him says royalty.
Though Bobby Heenan does seem intent on taking the Islanders to the top of WWE, perhaps becoming king of the ring, is on that path. Oh. Bang! Crucial. Skullboard! Shoulders down here! Here's the cover. Shoulders up.
Doesn't go well if you still can't get more than a 1 count by now.
2 out of 3 falls matches are a unique test. Corey, break it down for us. What's going through the Prophet's minds here?
Well, Tez and Dawkins cannot allow themselves to get frustrated, because if you lose your cool, you lose your focus, and you start to make mistakes.
There's a little more room for error in a multi-fall match, but not much when the competition level is this high.
He gets the tag, and here we go. The complexion of this match is about to change. And down with the suplex.
So many accolades for Dawkins and Ford. Triple Crown Tag Team Champions, multiple WrestleMania wins. This win could be another major feather in their caps.
It could be, but for the Islanders, all those accolades are motivation. Haku and Tama know they're the best tag team around, so they want to knock off the Profits and prove it. Then maybe they'll get the respect they rightfully deserve.
Oh, the shoulder claw. Look at this. Agony and pain. And Haku is suppressing any offense from his opponent.
The Islanders putting a beating on the Street Profits.
Stop right to the gut. The Street Profits just got the heat turned onto them with that one. We're watching two great teams at work right now, but with the talent at this level in the ring, you have to wonder, are there any possible breakout single stars here?
Every one of these men has that sort of potential, Michael. I mean, Montez Ford has had moments of single success, competing in many high-profile matches on his own.
Though you...
Oh, he got him! Is he gonna lock this in? How do you escape the abdominal stretch?
Like that. Just like that. Haku gets stopped.
Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear advantage.
Consecutive attacks keeping Dawkins off his game.
The Islanders straight up crushing the Profits here.
What you doing here, Corey?
The colossal clutch.
And writhing in pain, trying to find an escape. Slipped right underneath, and just like that, he's out of the hold.
Ouch. Something that Tez and Dawkins need to watch. Job for tonight is the presence of Bobby the Weasel Heenan. He'll do anything for his clients.
Don't you dare disparage the brain, Saxton. Heenan is indeed a wise man who has quickly brought the Islanders up the ranks. They'll be tag champions in no time. Sky high.
And Haku with the counter.
Whoa, stiff headbutt.
Oh, complete deadlift. This is incredible. Gut-wrench suplex.
Talk about intimidation. I'm not sure it's resilience or stupidity that's going to drive you to... Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
Oh, on his stomach. Busted crab. Busted crab lock.
The crab locked in. Nice counter.
Ooh, he fends that off.
Oh, there may be no escape from this. Haku with the Tongan death grip. Oh, man, timely save, keeping his team in this one.
There's the tag.
And it is on.
Suplex.
And now Haku experiencing what it's like to get cut down.
Ford working hard to deliver his best hit there.
Look out! Crash and burn.
Reckless and foolhardy. You can't just hurl yourself out of the ring like that without knowing for sure that you're going to connect.
It was a terrible landing, but looks like everyone's okay enough to continue.
What could Haku be looking for? before, too.
Somehow still has the energy for a quick kick out.
Blocked up in the corner.
Connects. Saw it coming. Oh, what a drop kick.
On the mark. I'm glad the Islanders are able to compete tonight. I was worried they'd have to serve another suspension.
Oh, what a phony charge that was. Heyman and the Islanders did an amazing job as dog sitters, and they got punished for it. Then again, the corrupt president who handed out that suspension also vacated the WWE Championship for no good reason.
Yeah, Corey, there's just too many things to correct you on there.
Oh, look out!
Elbow drop! He's absorbing a lot of damage here. Oh, there's a headbutt.
Caught the majority of that on the face, and now Montez is cut open.
Haku
with the Tongan death grip.
This might just do it. This might just end it all.
There is no mercy being shown, wrenching deep into this hold.
Able to free himself from the grip.
Able to capitalize on Ford's mistake. The Street Profits having a bit of trouble here against the Islanders.
There's just something about the Anawahi family that Tez and Dawkins can't quite overcome.
Roman Reigns, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, Tama Tonga, and of course the Usos. Every person with bloodline affiliation has been a real problem for the Profits. Let's see if their fortunes change against the Islanders.
Great sequence of offense from Haku.
And I don't think anything can stop Haku now.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
Ford sent for a ride. Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
From the heavens. Whoa, look out.
From up top, right onto the target outside.
That is kicking things into a whole new gear.
This
Haku with a Tongan death grip. This is just the kind of match.
He's given up, and you can tell his opposition doesn't care one bit.
Chop. Ford seems unable to turn the momentum here.
somehow Montez has to turn the tide.
My God, the Islanders continuing the assault. The Street Profits just don't know the word quit.
This is not just about winning. This is about taking over.
Ending up in harm's way yet again.
It's time to catch that second, maybe even third wind. Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly. Oh, God.
Makes the tag. From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. Looking for something big here. From the top.
Piercing elbow.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Placed him in the corner here. Great counter by Tama.
Steered away there.
High-level ability being shown with each of these counters.
Oh, man.
Tama way up high.
On the top, through the air, and connects. From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off. From the top.
Oh, what a landing. The airtime, the fearlessness. What a ridiculous maneuver to the outside.
Boom. Tossed back into the ring. Oh!
elbow counters that.
Drop kick.
Tag made, the Islanders. What do they have planned here? Oh, savant kick drops their opponent.
And the Islanders just sent the Profits up in smoke.
Something of a cocky decision, him just stopping the pin like that. Got caught in the jaw with the knee.
Angelo Dawkins fears no man.
And he counters.
A clash of counters, and these super...
Oh, there may be no escape from this.
Up with a tongue and death grip.
And with the
second fall for the Islanders. And they beat the Profits.
Here are your winners, Tama and Haku, the Islanders.
What a matchup. The Islanders met the Street Profits at every turn in the air and the ground. This loss is going to hurt Dawkins and Ford for a long time.
Look, we saw tremendous tag teams do what they do best, but only one could win. And the Islanders stepped up and got the job done. Tama and Haku just proved they are the best.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have the words to convey how proud I am to have been part of this historic showcase. Having worked alongside this family, this bloodline, for so many decades, reliving moments that I got to experience firsthand has been a privilege of the highest order. Introducing you to WWE legends that I hold in such high esteem, and also spotlighting the modern day greatness their descendants have provided you in recent years, all to pay tribute to the greatest wrestling family I have ever known, has truly been my privilege. To be successful in this industry is a 1 in a billion chance. To see one bloodline continuously pump out superstar after superstar, champion after champion, generation after generation, is a testament not only to the skills they possess, but also to the work they put in to become absolute masters of their craft. And it cannot be stated any other way. This dynasty, this family, this bloodline has mastered every single solitary aspect of professional wrestling. And by reliving their magnificent history, you've begun your path of mastery as well. You've conquered former champions, righted some very egregious historical wrongs, survived war games, and even settled the question as to who the true tribal chief really is. You've unlocked WWE legends who are now ready to unleash their special brand of offense on current WWE superstars who didn't think they'd ever have to face these classic competitors like Haku or the Wild Samoans. It wasn't easy, and you definitely had to get a little oozy along the way. But you showed that bloodline spirit and determination, and now you stand at the top of the mountain. On behalf of WWE and the 2K families, we all thank you so very much for playing. And on behalf of every fan of this beautiful performance art known as professional wrestling, we thank you, the Anawa'i, Fatu, and Maivia clans, for decades of entertainment and generations of pure brilliance, for creating greatness with your hard work and sharing it with all of us so freely. Before we go, we do have one last surprise for you at home. Now that you've showcased your skills and earned a spot as an honorary Uce, it's time for you to choose who rules your WWE Universe as the Tribal Chief. Is Roman Reigns still your Tribal Chief, or have you thrown in with the attempted coup by Solo Sikoa? Do you want to see Tamina finally rule over everyone, or is it TK all day, every day, don't you say? Regardless of who you choose, you've earned the right to acknowledge your Tribal Chief.
The following match is the 2K Showcase Tribal Gauntlet. The winner of this match will be acknowledged as your Tribal Chief. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, disqualification, or countouts. The match will be won if the first entrant eliminates all other entrants in the match.
The Bloodline Gauntlet match begins here, gentlemen, with our first entrant.
A superstar with a daunting challenge ahead.
From Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, The Rock!
Grinding your way through the bloodline? One of the biggest dynasties in history? Is it even possible?
That's highly improbable, but nothing's impossible in WWE. It requires incredible courage to take on the Bloodline.
And there's no tougher challenge than taking on the entire Bloodline in a gauntlet match. Can't imagine what's going on inside this superstar's head.
Wow. How's this for an opening opponent in a gauntlet match?
Makes you want to throw in the towel before the bell even rings.
And on the other side of this first hurdle, just one of the Bloodline's most savage and powerful members.
The Bloodline starting things off with a bang, looking to make short work of this challenger.
This is where it begins, the ultimate gauntlet challenge against the full might of the Bloodline.
Win or loss, this is an historic undertaking. It feels like it all has led up to this. A chance to place yourself at the head of the table. The proving ground is right here, right now.
It will be a gauntlet containing a member from every branch of the Bloodline family tree. The odds are almost insurmountable.
The road is treacherous, but surviving it will bring you immortality.
Belly to belly. And we know there was turmoil in the family coming into this match, so much so they decided a gauntlet match was the only way to set the narrative straight.
Let's call it what it is, Michael. The family wants to put this member in their place, wants to bring them down a peg. To me, tonight reads more like punishment for having ambition.
Crank in the head. Devastating flourish from The Rock here.
Yeah, and Reigns barely looking like he belongs at the kids' table right now against The Rock.
The dominant streak of Reigns getting a bit challenged.
Ooh, again.
Pulled in for
belly to belly. And we know the lineup we are seeing tonight is exceptionally
from the middle rope. Oh, what a splash!
That was one big behemoth flying down with authority and force.
Reigns is facing some serious trouble, and they're going shot for shot, low for low.
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
The fight is on, and it's furious. Boom!
They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
And the Tribal Chief really having to acknowledge the offense directed right at him at this point.
Big time spine buster.
Could lead to a big time win. There it is! That is what it takes to topple Reigns. The Rock trying to ramp things up.
The Rock,
boom, with a DDT.
got to get back in the ring to stay in the match.
Oh, man, meeting the barricade. What a clothesline. Ouch.
Took him in. Roman Reigns' night is no more in this one.
A whole herd of entrants waits backstage. This is very far from over.
And here comes Tama, bringing everything he's got to this gauntlet match. Here it comes!
By the People's Champ.
The Rock has this wrapped up. Two!
Oh, my, that was close.
Oh, that was more than close. That was inches away from 3
millimeters.
Guys, even The Rock can't believe it. He thought that was that. Now the Brahma Bull is left searching for answers.
Oh, man.
Oh, no, he could be caught here. Bad spot for him.
Figure 4, cinched in.
Figure 4 leg lock applied. They find a way out, but at what cost?
Swings for the clothesline and step.
Attempted clothesline blocked into a Uranagi.
Momentum completely in the corner of The Rock.
This is a good job of keeping Tama in check.
Slam! And let's not lose the reason for this match, the right, no, the honor to have sole possession of the seat that stands at the head of the table.
Well, if you can survive tonight, you will be at the top of the mountain, casting an enormous shadow over every possible challenger.
I'm already intimidated thinking about the Ulafala adorned around this superstar's shoulders.
Thomas' hopes are waning.
The Rock reaching that other. Double leg takedown, could be looking for a submission here. Can they step through? Yes.
And the sharpshooter on the ropes has to let go of the hold now.
That should do it right there. Well, Tama got caught. He's been eliminated.
This environment is crazy right now. I've lost my place in the entry order, but there's still tons of fight left.
Now entering the gauntlet is Yokozuna, ready for action.
The Rock takes taking complete control.
Yeah, now Yokozuna's got to turn the momentum around.
Oh, quick way to respond with the...
Here it comes!
Yokozuna's in serious danger.
There's two, and he's still in the game.
Getting Yokozuna down is hard enough, and keeping him down is going to be a monstrous task.
The Rock is already unloaded with everything he's got, and it wasn't able to end this. You've got to wonder what else he needs to do.
Deconstructing the knee there.
Look at this heel hook. This is how you punish your opponent, and he's enjoying every minute of it.
Yokozuna looking powerless to every attack.
I think the Rock's opponent can smell it, guys. From the top. Elbow drop.
Did you guys feel the rumble from that impact?
It looks like he's stalking his prey. Only one thing in mind.
The Rock is heading up top.
From the top. Double axe handle connects.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact. Float over into the DDT. Electrifying offense from the Brahma Bull.
But Yokozuna can't allow this burst to hinder it.
Assaulting the knee with purpose.
Fought off with an elbow. Uh-oh. About to hit.
The Rock bottom.
Picture perfect from The Rock.
Two. Wow, just barely making it out.
Hey, but Heyman's like Yokozuna kicking out of that has to make you wonder what it'll take to keep him down.
The Rock has cut some corners in the past, and he might be desperate enough to do it again after that kick out, guys. He connects with a counter.
Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the T.
DDT.
Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
Stunning display of power.
This is locked in deep.
Look at the agony. We could be nearing...
Desperately trying to get out of the figure four and does. Oh, that got turned around on Yokozuna. Buster!
Down hard. This is it.
And that'll do it for Yokozuna's tenure in this gauntlet match.
Hard to believe we've only scratched the surface of our entry pool.
This gauntlet just got more interesting with the arrival of Jamal.
And Corey, there's more than family pride on the line tonight. Everyone in WWE is watching, wanting to know this challenge can be conquered.
And think about the bragging rights. If you run through the gauntlet of one of the most prestigious families in all of wrestling, you will automatically be considered the toughest badass walking this earth.
Jamal is getting picked apart right now.
The Rock's opponent needs to know his worth. Brutal knee strike.
Oh, man.
The Rock with some good timing here.
Get ready, Corey. Get ready for the most electrifying move in all sports entertainment. People's elbow.
That can be Jamal's demise.
There's two. And so Jamal is through in this gauntlet match.
This one's just getting underway as we still have 5 more entries. Gauntlet time for Rocky Maivia. Here we go.
Natural athletic ability shown by The Rock.
Heavy work being done to Maivia right now.
This is a situation you want to avoid. Facebuster!
Man, that was vicious. Uh-oh.
Alley-oop! And that has Rocky searching for answers.
You can almost feel the intensity coming from The Rock on that attack.
These attacks are starting to impact him.
Yeah, as The Rock was taking the boots to asses mentality to heart there.
The Rock saw that one coming.
To be demoralizing just being tossed outside the ring like that.
Oh, they can worry about their feelings later. Right now, they're making sure every bone's still in place. Knee right on target.
Maivia in a state of distress.
And The Rock's opponent is looking like a jabroni.
Double leg takedown on their opponent, trying to step through, and the sharpshooter is applied.
How much longer and would you look at that? He just let go of the submission.
Maybe he did the damage he meant to do and has something else in mind now.
We can see a count out here.
Beats the...
There it is!
Rock got it. I think it's over.
2. Yes, Rocky Maivia has been eliminated. Time to hit the showers.
And with 4 more entrants to go, this isn't over by a long shot.
Next into the gauntlet, we've got the one and only Tonga Loa.
The Rock, can you smell it?
Any attempts of offense from Tonga Loa are being sapped. These men have given everything they have and more at this point.
This is a critical moment now to see who can find a way to keep going.
Oh, no, right to the arm. Hyperextender elbow.
With the counter. Launched right out of the ring.
I think it's time to clear out.
Yeah, this is a bad situation.
Oh, my! They're getting a little too close for my comfort, guys.
And the announce table's getting a makeover.
That's not very feng shui.
That definitely says more chaos to me.
Taking steps toward the top rope.
Up high. You gotta be kidding me. Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
Will he get on with it already? This is a fight. And Tonga Loa gets knocked off his game there.
The Rock brought that Hawaii toughness to bear, and his opponent didn't have an answer.
Right on the arm. Just punched him right in the mouth. Just grounded and pounded. He's headed to the top now.
To the sky!
Down with force.
Cover! 2 count. Kick out. Close to 3.
He thought he had it. No way. Again?
From the top.
Elbow drop takes another trip to the skies, and it pays off once again. Double leg step through. You know what's coming up.
Legendary Scorpion.
Sharpshooter applied. Just excruciating pain. There's no way you can sustain being in this submission much longer.
Will the pain be too much? Will there be a surrender?
He's trying to push himself up, and that'll cause a break. Whack!
Going head to head, putting each other to the test.
Oh! Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two. absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
Hits the drop kick.
It's time! It's time for the most electrifying move in all of sports entertainment! People's elbow!
Rock got it. I think it's over.
2 count. There it is. Tonga is out of this match.
Yeah, but there are 3 more waiting to get into this match.
Time for Haku to enter the gauntlet and prove something.
Rock floats over!
Float over into a DDT. Vintage Rock right there. And at this point in the gauntlet, are you gentlemen stunned by how long this combatant has been able to survive?
Look, you should never underestimate the fire of a Samoan. In any other circumstance, I wouldn't be surprised. But if you look at the caliber of relatives already eliminated, you can't help but be impressed.
Oh, he is clearly looking to destroy his opponent right.
Rock bottom through the table. This has gotten so out of hand. Look at the destruction done here. And not just to these superstars, but to the whole announce table.
There's nothing left of the announce table, Corey. Monitors are gone, notes are gone, it's bedlam. And my word, this has been a match.
Great trouble here. Can he get it fully locked in? Time to go to school. Figure 4 leg lock.
Pain, just pain.
Figure 4 leg lock applied. They find a way out, but at what cost?
And the cover. He breaks the ref's count after 1. Shoulders are down.
Oh, man. This could really come back to bite him in the end. Rock Spinebuster.
Oh, man.
Situational.
Nice takedown. Stacked him up. We got a cover. Time's up for Haku. No longer running the gauntlet.
Another one down in this gauntlet, and there are still 2 more competitors to come.
Oh, this is interesting. Jacob Fatu getting in on this gauntlet action.
And the clothesline.
And as we get deeper into this war for the head of...
About to hit. Rock bottom. The Rock got all of it.
Goes into the pin. He stays alive. He stays alive.
Man, oh man, what resilience.
He's got to be running on instinct alone.
Rock might need to dial up a little more electricity than usual, if that wasn't enough. A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
The Rock reaching that other level.
Boom, what a punch.
He's kicked down low, all tied up. Is this enough to do it?
Gets the shoulder up. Wow, what's it going to take?
Getting the shoulder up before 2 tells me the end is not near. The claw is in.
Agonizing.
He answers right back.
Jacob showing he's not out of it.
Oh, yeah, he's got a new sense of purpose now.
Ooh, caught with a knee to the mush.
Rock. Buster. Down hard.
Corey, we're going to see it. The most electrifying move in all of sports entertainment. The people's elbow.
The Rock has this wrapped up.
Is it enough? The cover. It's all over for Jacob Fatu. No match for the gauntlet.
Coming in fresh, we've got the last competitor entering the gauntlet.
The next
Here we
fall
go.
will win the
Solo
match.
Sikoa entering the gauntlet.
One final adversary stands in the way. The road has been tumultuous, but the finish line is in sight.
Finish the job on your fellow brethren, and there will be no question as to who sits at the head of the table.
The Great One has become relentless.
Solo has to find a way to turn things around.
Right into the shoulder. That's gotta hurt.
Oh! Ricocheting off the turnbuckles.
Oh no, that's a lot of blood now coming from Sikoa's head.
He's got him in trouble up on the top rope. Avalanche arm.
He's got him down. This could be it.
He's able to kick out before two.
He's far from finished.
Look at this. Placed in the tree of woe.
Stuck in the tree of woe and just having their face stomped. Look, the most intelligent competitor in a battle knows that there are many roads to victory, including the
double leg takedown. Gonna stack them up here. Look at it. Able to turn it into a cover of their own. Countered into a new cover.
Oh, turning the pin around. Beautiful.
Might sneak one. Stops the count before it two.
He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet.
The DDT. Here's the trademark intense offense of The Rock. So
double leg takedown, stepping through, crossing the legs. Can they cinch it in? Yes, deathlock.
Look at the torque.
The enforcer of the bloodline, seconds away from submitting.
He's trying to push himself up, and that'll cause a break.
And he avoids what was coming. Back and forth we go.
Capitalizing on Sikoa's mistake.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now. Ooh!
Clothesline.
We may be moments away from Solo's demise.
Uh-oh. About to hit. Yes, rock bottom. Picture perfect from The Rock.
Makes the cover. Winner, and what a statement by The Rock. The winner of this match, and officially, your Tribal Chief,
The battlefield was laid out. The gauntlet was fierce. Pain will live tomorrow. Scars will remain for life. But in this family, you will rule your own kin from a seat at the head of the table.
And gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline War Games. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the Tribal Chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the bloodline courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight. Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah.
From the top, elbow drop. Before War Games officially starts, what do you guys think is the key to the old school bloodline coming out on top?
Every one of these men is a proven main eventer, Michael, but that won't be enough if they can't stay on the same page.
Yeah, and given how united Solo's team is, I don't think even the Mount Rushmore of WWE could handle the new Bloodline.
Roman and his crew need to remember what bonded them, what made their team oozy, and work as a real team. Just one last time.
And in just a moment, the numbers advantage set to come into play here.
Looking for a belly-to-back suplex.
This War Games just got oozy. Zayn joining the original Bloodline side.
Spear! Spear! Jay nailed all of it. Ooh! Follow through with the uppercut.
OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the Bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight.
Into the cage now, and the numbers advantage is locked in.
Down on the ground, getting pummeled by that hammer. Oh, man.
Jacob sidesteps that. Able to make a timely escape.
Unbelievable athleticism.
And that negates...
Spear! Can Jacob Fatu come back from that?
Climbing up the War Games steel structure. Better be careful.
Old Bloodline, new Bloodline. Both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their...
Watch out! Punch right in the head.
Tonga Loa now entering the fray of Bloodline War Games.
Disadvantage. His side is less experienced inside this structure.
Look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me, yeah.
Great journalism there, Byron.
Thank you, Michael.
Super kick!
Tonga Loa being neutralized there.
What a headbutt. On the mark. Hold on here. What good reason does he have to be climbing up the cage?
Soaring!
Oh, here we go. Jacob's planning something here.
And looking at Jacob Fatu.
DDT! Did Jacob Fatu get enough of it?
Timer's almost up. This next entrant gives their team the advantage inside the cage.
Here's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against the new Bloodline in War Games. Oh, runs right into the table. Entering the ring and assessing the situation.
And a live crowd doesn't get any hotter than this. On the edge of their seats and then some.
Table launch right at their opponent.
He has a ride right in his sights.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every Bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the Bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks.
He's starting to look battered. Just like that, he's busted wide open.
Opening up the floodgates.
Sent right into the corner. But meanwhile, Zayn has this knocked out. Counting down the seconds as this match gets closer to being even.
Sledgehammer to the midsection will knock the wind out of you. Tama Tonga looking to get wild inside War Games alongside his Bloodline.
We're going to
suplex, back suplex into the neck breaker. The WWE Universe standing in
Uso. Oh, brutal miscalculation. Shot to the Uso.
Uso splash.
Is that all she wrote for Tanga Loa? Strong kick. My goodness.
Looking out of the ring for reinforcements.
And it seems like his head might be the target here.
8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay. But the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo Squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later. Jay can seal it here.
Counting down the seconds until this match becomes a bit lopsided.
Top rope.
Now Jimmy.
Uso splash. Will Jimmy seal this up?
And the Tribal Chief is now entering Bloodline War Games.
Simple but effective. Oh, man. Enters the ring and is diving head first into the chaos of this match.
Taking out some damage.
Both wrists captured. Knee strike. Terrible position for Jimmy.
Down hard. Roman Reigns with the schoolboy pinning combination. No! What power from the Tribal Chief.
And that was certainly a targeted attack to the core. It seems like this match is becoming something of an uphill battle for him. Just one right after the other, Kip. Long way down from there, but it looks like he has a plan.
Oh, no! That was going to be a big risk. Uso.
But now here's Jey Uso.
Will Jey end this? Catches him with a jawbreaker.
Just took a very unpleasant trip from ring to ring.
No idea how he's even able to continue in this match.
He'll be getting into a dire situation soon.
And these attacks are spelling nothing but trouble.
Just punched him right in the
Here comes the buzzer. The numbers advantage vanishes with this next entrant.
table is shattered into pieces. He just has to stay down after that.
Oh, he's going to be picking splinters out for weeks. And now the new Tribal Chief, Solo Sikoa, joining Bloodline War Games.
Kick to the cranium of the...
Sami Zayn. Zayn's alone. What do you think Sami's going to do here?
Sami Zayn, opponent, looking for a suplex over the nose. Feeling like it's over for Sikoa. Does he finds him.
Toss by the neck. Kick. Nasty. Top rope. And it's Jey Uso.
Jey nailed all of it. Up high. There's some power behind that punch. Oh, look out.
Exploder into the turnbuckles.
And if you string that Sikoa just got a bit halted.
Send him with a big boot.
And that can vanquish time.
You can see all the brutality the original Bloodline team has dished out. Everyone on Solo's team are filling the War Games cage with their own blood.
Calling out World War Games.
Now Reigns.
Reigns put his stamp on this one. This has to be it.
Two. A kick out at two.
This is no
From the top.
Is this it?
Could be.
He comes to the rescue for his team.
tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up. Winding up. Boom!
Man, does Jimmy have enough time to recover? And referee cuts off the counting. Tonga executing a vicious Tongan twist.
That is what it takes to topple Reigns.
Oh, man. Tonga Loa trying to secure the victory. Then we see Tonga Loa. He kicks out the force.
I got a question. How much is it worth? How much is it worth to continue through the agony?
It's obviously worth everything. Obviously worth every drop of sweat on the ground.
And that low has been wavering.
Holy cow! That chair came in on him fast.
Ooh, just bouncing off the turnbuckle.
We're going to end this once and for all.
His body is showing the effects of this match.
He refuses to stay down.
Pure instinct.
Shoulders down. Does he have it? And now Tonga. Plenty of damage continues to mount on Jay.
You can really tell that Tonga Loa is desperate not to lose control of this match again at this point.
Tonga. This could do it.
The new bloodline has fallen.
Here are your winners, Roman Reigns, Jimmy and Jay Uso, and Sami Zayn, the Bloodline.
Unbelievable. Roman's original bloodline crew found a way to work together and reestablish their dominance.
You may not know who your brother or enemy is by their last name, but when you're in battle, look to your left.